Greetings and salutations to all my SEO friends and family out there. Ralph here with another video. Welcome to my channel. For all newcomers, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell button after you hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I upload new videos. This video is a response video to one of the very few channels that I follow, that I'm subscribed to. The channel is called Plur, and it is by a guy by the name of Shib. And I just want to, he made a video today called The Greatest A/B Test Ever, the greatest split test ever, right? And that video resonated with me so much that I was at work listening to it. And I was like, so shout out to you, Shib. I know you don't know me, but you've inspired me. And I'll explain through this video. So he spoke about this video. It had nothing to do with like SEO, but it had everything to do with like SEO and our, like your SEO business or whatever business you want to do. So he spoke about things outside of your business that will impact your business, basically. So this, like I said, this is a response video, and I'm gonna jump right into it. One of the things he spoke about was his diet. So, and how he changed his lifestyle, his dietary lifestyle. And his video, like, it touched me so much because it was the same thing that I did just a year ago. So it was like, wow, I did this a year ago before I even got back, because I just got back into SEO a few months ago. I only got 2 clients, but that's okay, right? So let me jump right into this. You know, he spoke about how he changed his dietary lifestyle and he just focused on his body and so on and so forth. And that's what I did back in the beginning of December 2016. Like, it's 2018 now, January, so it was only like a year and a month ago. So I weighed about 270 pounds. It was the heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I kind of got away with it because I'm 6'5", so it spread out, 6'6". So you didn't really see it on me, but it wasn't muscle. Trust me, it wasn't muscle at all. Way overweight, didn't feel healthy, just, you know. So, and I would work out like a lot, because I'm a former athlete, so I would work out like an athlete, you know, but I was injuring myself a lot. Like, I pulled my hamstring a few times, hurt my knee, so even hurt my foot. So it just, like, my body just wasn't holding up like it used to. So I realized that I needed to change, and I needed to change something in my mind, which was I need to change the way I eat. So I had to do that in my mind. So I made the decision to change my dietary lifestyle, and I did that. I started in December. I came up with a system for me to lose weight. And I feel like I created my own system, right? And I feel like I'm a genius. And I say that with confidence, because I feel like what I do naturally, I do it very well. And I feel like everybody is a genius in their own world. Like, what you do very good, you know, you're a genius at that. Like, I think what stops us from tapping into our own genius is that we look for validation from others. So I created my own system. I wanted to test it. Like I said, his video was about testing yourself and testing stuff. And that's what I did, right? I said, let me create my own system, my own dietary system to test to see if I can lose weight without working out. And I did it. You know, one of the things that I did was I said, I'm going to stop eating breakfast and I'm going to start drinking breakfast. So I would make a smoothie every morning for breakfast. And I would add, only thing I would put just cranberry juice, because cranberry juice is a cleanser, and fruit. Whatever fruit I had in the house, I didn't care, because I love fruit and I love vegetables. And I would also add this plant called the moringa seed. Moringa. If you're interested, look it up. It's called the miracle seed also. And it's powerful, but I can't go into that right now. So anywho, I did that. And then I also, you know, I stopped eating bread and pasta and, you know, so on and so forth. I changed my lifestyle, and testing it worked. Like, I began to lose weight without working out. You know, and I did other things that I'm not going to go into right now, but I began to lose weight without working out. Like, the weight began to drop off, like, noticeably. And it started to drop off pretty quick. And I was very happy, and I was like, wow, I'm doing this. I can't believe this is working. I was like blowing my own mind. And then I think about 4 months into it, I said, you know, I was going so well. I said, you know what? Let me challenge myself to see if I can stop eating meat. And I did, you know, like I weaned myself off of meat. Like I created another system. I said, well, here's how I'm going to do it. I continue to just drink my breakfast, not eat it. For lunch, I would have, you know, salad and whatever, or a veggie sub. And I do disagree, if you're watching this, I do disagree with you. Subway does have some healthy food. I only eat veggie subs. So those are healthy to me on wheat bread. So unless you can tell me something, if you know something that's not healthy there, let me know. But with that being said, let's get back to it. So I did that. Then I would just eat meat for dinner. I did that for a month. And then I just cut meat out completely. So I created a system. I tested it. And it worked. So I've been a vegetarian for like, what, 8, 9 months, something like that. And so, yeah. So why am I saying all of this? Well, in the SEO world or in business, period, all we think about is just hustling and getting it and just grinding and doing this and doing that. But we forget to work on ourselves. And if you have a business, your business is a separate entity from you. It's separate. Like it's its own entity that you are creating. But if you don't work on yourself, if you don't be selfish and do things for yourself, you won't be the best that you could be for your business. So I tell people all the time, I'm selfish. I am, because I want to be better for you. I want to be the best version that I could possibly be so I can be better for my wife and my kids. Like I stop, and here's what I mean by that. I stop trying to be a better husband for my wife. I did. Because it doesn't work. Like one of the things my wife wanted me to do is to help her more around the house with cleaning up and stuff. And for years I struggled with it until one day I decided that I want to be better with like just organizing and being neat. And guess what? It happened. So I was being selfish because I did it for myself, but she's benefiting from it. So like if you're not focusing on yourself, especially your body, you're not your best version, period. So when the vegetarian lifestyle, it did something for me. Like like my mind is more clear, my thoughts are more clear. Hold on, I got to sneeze real quick. Sorry about that. I had to hit the pause button. But yeah, back to what I was saying. My mind is more clear. I can focus better. Like things are just, like even my decision making, like everything is just better now that, you know, I've cut out meat and I'm just on this vegetarian lifestyle. But, and I guess I can say I'm somewhat of a quasi-vegetarian because if you invited me over your house and you cook chicken, I'm going to eat it, you know? So yeah, I'm going to eat it just because that's what you cook and I don't want to be rude. But anywho, back to even even testing it. Like he brought up in the video about eating healthy. Like he was like, test it out and see how your body feels. And then go back and just eat something you're not supposed to eat or eat something unhealthy. Your body will let you know. And my wife is evidence of that because her sister-in-law and her boyfriend came up to our house for surprise my wife on her birthday, which was a few weeks ago. And they went shopping and they came back, had some bacon. My wife ate one piece of bacon because she's been on this vegetarian crave with me for she jumped in about 6 months ago. And she ate one piece of bacon, just one. And she was in pain, like in cramps and the stomach was hurt for 2 days. So like your body will let you know, that you made the right decision to eat healthy, because when you ate something that was unhealthy, your body will respond accordingly and let you know that I'm not feeling this. And that's what like testing and just challenging yourself, it does that for you. So let's move over into how all of this affected me in business and starting my own agency, or getting back into starting my own agency. Because I challenged myself and I overcame my diet, the food that I put in my mouth, like it just, my confidence, my mind, and like everything, I just feel so much better. So when I started when I got back into SEO, into client SEO, I brought in this same mentality, right? And it was this, that creating a system is what equals success. No. Let me say that difference. Creating a system and then creating a schedule to perform the system equals success. Because once I realized, wow, I was able to overcome and conquer my diet and change my life. And I realized, wait, how did I do this? Okay, I created a system. I followed it. You know, I stuck to it and it worked, right? So I began to think about just the world, how the world works, how the universe works, right? I'm a Christian, and so I believe in God, I believe in Jesus. I'm not ashamed of that. I don't hide that. But I don't care what you believe in or what you don't believe in. Rather you are Buddhist or an atheist or Scientologist, whatever. One thing you cannot deny is that the world operates on a system. And what I mean the natural world, like everything is systematic. The sun goes up, it comes down, moon comes out. We have seasons. All of this is systematic. And it works. The world works. It keeps spinning because it's on a system. And then I began to think, well, I've had several jobs. You know, I've been working since I was, 16, 17 years old. So I've had quite a few jobs. Two things that every job that I have had and you have had have in common. They have a system and they have a schedule to do for the employees. And that's why they're successful. Period. You can't argue with it. You can't deny it. There is nothing that you can say to refute that. Go to any business. Like I was at my job one day and I looked around because I work at the post office. Everything in the post office is operating on a system. Everything at McDonald's is operating on a system and a schedule. So then I said, okay, well, if I'm going to get back into or if I want to start my SEO agency, I have to create a system and I have to create a schedule for myself. And I know I will be successful because I did it with my diet. I created a system. I created a schedule to do the duties of my system, and it worked. So I said all of that to say this. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing SEO, if you're doing landscaping, if you're doing a painting, whatever you're doing, you have to create a system to get more business. Whatever your system may be. And I'll make a video going over what I call my action plan. It's really my system. And I'll make a video for that. But you got to create a system and then create a schedule for you to perform the duties of the system. And success will come. And now here's the thing. You have to be flexible. And I realize this. I have to, especially because I still have a job. I got a wife. I got kids. So I have to be flexible with my system. And what I mean by that is I have to always be ready, willing, and able to tweak my system. Like I can't fall in love with it. Never fall in love with your system. I learned that. Like I created a system and I was like, stick to it. But then I realized, okay, this didn't work. So I got to change this out, or this worked better. So let me put this in this place because I got to go tweak my system now on my Excel spreadsheet. Some things that because I do a lot of testing as well. So I realized what things work better than others. So anywho, I have to go back and tweak my system and create my schedule, like I said, to perform the duties of my system. So I don't care what you're doing, what you aspire to do. You have to create a system and a schedule for you to perform the duties of that system. So shout out to you, Shib. Like I said, he really inspired me to start my channel. He was the one that, like I said, I think I said this earlier, he pushed me over the edge because, he was just doing it. And I was like, that's what I need to do. I just need to do it. And I did it and I'm started. So, hopefully, if you watch this video all the way through, click the link to go to Shib's channel. It's going to be in the description box below. And subscribe to my channel. So, and go watch his video because that's the link I'll have. The greatest A/B test ever. So watch his video. It was really good. And I look forward to seeing you in my next one.